Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. So I would like to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And people have been making comments, so thank you to those who have made comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Wow. And thank God for this channel. Thank God that I'm able to communicate the readings to you. And we're going to begin by reading out of the Bible. For me, it's a way of cleansing the area. So now I'm on Amos 9:1. Israel to be destroyed. I saw the Lord standing by the altar, and he said, "Strike the tops of the pillars so that the thresholds shake. Bring them down on the heads of all the people. Those who are left I will kill with the sword. Not one will get away, none will escape. Though they dig down to the depths of the grave, from there my hand will take them. Though they climb up to the heavens, from there I will bring them down. Though they hide themselves on the top of Carmel, there I will hunt them down and seize them. Though they hide from me at the bottom of the sea, there I will command the serpent to bite them. Though they are driven into exile by their enemies, there I will command the sword to slay them. I will fix my eyes upon them for evil and not for good. The Lord Almighty, he who touches the earth and it melts, and all who live in it mourn. The whole land rises like the Nile, then sinks like the river of Egypt. He who builds his lofty palace in the heavens and sets its foundation on the earth, who calls for the waters of the sea and pours them out over the face of the land. The Lord is his name. So that was Amos 1, or Amos 9:1 through Amos 9:6. So we're going to begin by reading out of the Divine Feather. And we pulled one card, that is the feather, and the bird is the crow. Crow is a common bird that likes to test, intrigue, and annoy. They can be found often in groups, creating sound in a mob-like fashion with their caw to warn or drive off predators. The common crow is black with dark blue or purple tones. It has deep association with the nighttime, the maternal, and the womb. Crows are highly intelligent sentinels who perch high in trees, overseeing the flow of activity. They remind us that creation and magic are part of the cosmic energies. Under the guidance of universal laws, we find an incredible roadmap for manifesting our desires. Message: the crow is a wise messenger of the power of creation. Crow speaks the language of the universal creator, and asks you to go into the darkness to tap into your manifesting ability. Pay attention to messages, visions, and signs. The universal laws govern all and tell us that there is an unending field of potential that can be accessed. You can think of it as magic or universal energy. It matters not. The energy of Crow is urging you to start creating all that you desire. Crow playfully reminds you to enjoy the process. The energies: creation, universal laws, communication. Season: all year round. Element: earth and air. Color: black and purple. I acknowledge my own higher connection. I am a powerful channel. Next, we move on into the Akashic Tarot. Our first card is the Six of Roses. And the Six of Roses has two sides to it. It's the War of the Roses. So it's, you see one flag's down and one flag's up. There's two castles in the distance. The one on the right is larger than the one on the left. So, the War of Roses. Let me read a little bleep out of it. That's a 6. Close your eyes and see or sense a person with whom you have some type of relationship. It can be any relationship that's happening in your life. Imagine that person handing you a rose. Is the rose vibrant or wilted, large or small, bright or dark, happy or sad? What message do you receive from this rose? So let me read a little bit of the beginning. This card depicts a war within a relationship and or battle within your heart about a relationship. Most often, this relationship is romantic in nature, but this card could also refer to a co-worker, partner, boss, or family member. There could be power plays, and at very best, there is a lack of reciprocity and communication. So, your intuition is the white rose, and your fears and passions are the red rose. So that's the reason why it is asking you to close your eyes and sense the person who you're having the situation with, and imagine the person handing you a rose. Is it vibrant or wilted, large or small, bright or dark, happy or sad? And what message do you receive when someone gives you that rose? Next is the Queen of Forces. You see she has the sun and the moon. She has the water running underneath her. She has the mountains on both sides. She's part of the universe. So let's see what it says about her. Feel the Queen of Forces approach. She offers all sorts of support and energy. Who is she in your life? Take a deep breath and tap the inner part of you that rules the forces of the world. And I'll read a little bit from the beginning. Sometimes this card can represent a person in your life, either you or another, coming into a phase of great power and an ability to sustain it with wonderful results. There is a gift of grace and serene understanding when this card is upright. It also brings new roles and opportunities. Careers in many of the sciences, global communication, nature, and energy may now be available to you. So this person could be a business associate, a mentor, a lover, a friend. The Four of Forces has spring and autumn. So this card speaks of, in the spring you're doing your planting, and during that time period you have to maintain it, and you have to weed it and water it and nurture it. And then when autumn comes, it's harvest time. So let's see. This could be a very creative period for you. Take action in creative projects or work-related endeavors that require more time and attention. The work you do now could yield great rewards later. Make sure you engage in this extra activity with joy and optimism. You are always planting your energy into the Akashic records of your life. So, as you work toward your goals, remember to plant hope and happiness along with the action you take. Close your eyes and feel yourself stand tall, placing one foot in spring and the other in autumn. As you look at your life, ask yourself what step will help you plant a new situation and what step will help you harvest. See those actions before you now. Seven of Forces is balance. You may have to confront important legal issues. You may have to deal with paperwork of some kind, or there may be a need for legal action regarding property, inheritance, work contracts, custody, or divorce. Be patient and pay attention to details, as technicalities will be important right now. But things bode well. Justice is at hand. Take heart at the sight of the golden light and that washes over the scene, a sign that all issues will come to light and that a beneficial and just resolution is coming your way. Justice is balanced in society, but the Akashic records show that justice is not limited strictly to court and contract situations. Justice and reciprocity are energetic, so the energy you put forth now will return to you in the future. Remember that your energy production is up to you. Continue to be aware of your thoughts and actions. Inner balance now leads to a beautiful destiny tomorrow. Close your eyes and see yourself putting on the robes of a court judge. Look upon any situation in your life that requires a balanced understanding. Whether it's an actual legal matter or any other situation, see it with the wisdom of Solomon and determine what to do next. And remember, if you have to be in that courtroom session, remember, closed mouths do not get fed. In other words, your opposing table, your opposing person that you're in court with, if they're doing all the talking and you don't say anything, then sometimes you're looked upon as being guilty because you're not speaking up. Okay, so make sure you speak up, and make sure that if you have attorneys present, then make sure you tell your attorney, I want to be able to speak my truth. You tell me when, so I don't get out of order, but I need to speak my truth about the situation. So it's also a 7. Moving forward, we have the 7 of Roses, so we have 2 7s so far. The journey. This speaks about being in that boat, knowing that you have a destination to go to, and you're not really sure when or how you're going to do it. And the journey is for you and you alone, so can't really let other people get in the way. Alright, so this card shows a time for a journey, a move, or a relocation. You may be taking your work or creative endeavors in a whole new direction, whether figuratively to a new industry or literally to a new city. However this journey occurs, it is sure to take you to new places and greater opportunities. Although it may require leaving something safe behind, this is not the time for staying safe in the harbor. It's time for finding and exploring new worlds. So get packed. Close your eyes and see yourself embarking on a magical journey. Feel movement swirl around you and anticipation fill you. Where do you want to go? How would you like to get there? So, call me mistaken. Doesn't really say that this is your own journey, but it could be. So, take it how it resonates, okay? 3 of Scrolls, setting your course. There's the captain. He has his 2 workers. He's at the front end of the ship looking forward to see what's in front of them. They have the rainbow, and he's setting his course. So from the journey, 7 of Roses, to Setting your course, the Three of Scrolls. Okay, so let me get that for you. Three of Scrolls. It's getting a little bit warm in here. Let's see. Here we go. In the right direction here. This is a great time to broaden your horizons in both your personal and business lives. Do not limit yourself to only one direction. Your opportunities are greater than just what you see. When you widen your scope, you'll find your way to limitless options and boundless wealth. This card can show a potential partnership or affiliation among three people who can be helpful on your path. Travel or relocation may be on the agenda too. Imagine you're a ship upon the sea. The wind has filled your sails and you cut through the water with ease. Feel the exhilaration of boundless freedom and the assurance of going wherever your will drives you. Where are you headed? Next, we have the Akashic Library, Major Arcana. It is a 2. Inside a great library, candles cast a glow upon the books in the tall shelves. A sage sits thoughtfully with an open book on his table and a quill pen in hand. Sometimes this card can indicate writing or publishing a book for you, but this card also symbolizes a new initiation, an ability to manifest a new life in every way. You have moved deeper into the Akashic records and to a higher self-awareness. Further investigation may be required, but you now have a better understanding of old motives and new purposes. It is also a time of heightened intuition as well as greater self-creation. During this phase, all you have to do is add a little conscious effort to write your new records in the Akasha. To get started today, write one simple declaration about the future you wish to create and repeat it to yourself often. Then decide one thing you can do to make it happen and do it. Anything can happen now. The breadth of the landscape before you rests solely on the scope of your imagination and your will to own it. Special note, when you receive this card, let's see, it indicates that a book will bring a message to you. Today, open any book that compels you to do so. Let it fall on any page and read a passage there and reflect on the words throughout your day. Determine which relationship or situation in your life it addresses, and do not assume that it is the one that is most urgently on your mind. The Akashic forces are active in every part of your life, and your books are actually a part of your Akashic library. As you close your eyes, envision yourself stepping into the most beautiful and serene of all ancient libraries. Imagine yourself taking a book from a shelf and opening it to a page. Notice the first word that comes to you. What does it tell you? How does it feel? Remember to visit this mystical library often and tap into the expansive wisdom that is yours. Next, we have a 4, clearing the way, 4 of keys. So this one talks about God is very powerful and He can move anything. Okay, so let me read this to you. This card is a strong signal that it's now time to take significant action to remove an obstruction in your way. It may be in your personal life, in a relationship, at work, or with a creative project. You must be clear-headed, so be sure to temper your action with calm and forethought. If you are too urgent and excitable, you may waste your energy or even cause damage. On the other hand, if you are overly gentle and cautious, you won't clear the way completely. Be determined and strong as you work to remove the obstacle that blocks your steps. With time and attention, the way to your dreams will be open. With a deep breath, fill yourself in the strength, force, and love that will help you move any obstacle that blocks your path. Feel the love and power growing gently, moving through anything within and around you and freeing you completely. So, God is love and love is God. So I was on the right track by explaining it that way. Okay, next, one of keys, the architect. Has to do with building, making sure everything's plumb, following the scrolls with the information on it, and you are the architect. Okay. At a mundane level, you could find yourself involved in a building project or renovating or redecorating your home or workplace. Most important, this card shows that it's time for you to step into a position of power. In order to do that, you must recognize your talents and strengths as well as your authority to take charge. An opportunity beckons that utilizes your skills perfectly. Feel the command you have over the great scope of this situation and take charge. Okay, let's see. And it talks about adjoining cards. So the card on the left is the 4 of keys, clearing your way. The card on your right will be the last major arcana, which is Atsum, number 22. So it can alert you. It can also alert you to unseen events or people of influence that are not yet known to you. But the Akashic force, close your eyes, take a relaxing breath, and move deeply into the authority and confidence that come from your eternal truth. You are an easy command. Feel your talents and powers stir within you as you design the destiny you seek. Next, we have Atsum 22, Major Arcana. Atsum is a single word that has many, many meanings. First, it affirms your own strength and focus in the present. You can use it as a command word whenever you find yourself distracted from what's at hand. Say, Atsum, I am here, and feel yourself attend to the situation or person before you. The word also declares your arrival at goals and all your wishes coming true. Say, Atsum, I arrive, and take a moment to see yourself reaching your goals absolutely. Whenever you get this card, know that you're on your way to the results you seek with the help of others and the glorious help of Spirit. This card also reminds you to be assured that no matter what's happening in your life, Spirit is always there for you. They reach out to you, sharing their light and power and serving you in every way. From the least of the highest, from grandma to the divine, an eternal community attends you. Say Atsum and take some time to attend to them too. You can act on your promise to God. A Spirit lifts you upon their shoulders. You are present for each other, and together you arrive at your dreams. Close your eyes and sense all your spirit guides gathering. Take a deep breath and feel the words Atsum, I arrive, inside you. The divine stands next to you as you arrive to your highest dream. See it now. Such a beautiful card. Next we have the Queen of Scrolls. The Queen of Scrolls. Okay. The Queen of Scrolls is a woman of higher mind, whom you may already know or have yet to meet. Her purpose is to help you move through the entryway to a new level of wisdom and understanding. She could be a teacher to you in some way, or offer a friendship that could develop into a deeper love. This woman could be helpful to you in some project requiring communication. She may be an author, a marketer, or a publisher. If you are a writer, she may be someone who assists you in getting published. The Queen of Scrolls could also represent you or a woman in your life getting a position in a field related to communication or academics, such as counseling, teaching, marketing, or publishing. This card indicates a phase of deepening understanding and readiness to learn. It's the perfect time for personal growth and expansive learning, whether it's mind, body, or spirit-centered. Open the mysteries that are hidden in the Akashic scrolls and step through the door of knowledge. Now close your eyes and feel the Queen of Scrolls approach as she hands you a scroll. Your greater mind awakens. Feel the sparkling brilliance there. The Three of Keys, the chess game. So, this has to do with who are the players in your life and what roles do they play. And it's a number 3. The people represented by these chess pieces are not usually those you meet for enjoyable pastimes. This is a card of political and social conflict. You may be in store for difficult interactions in group settings such as board of directors, corporate hierarchies, management disruptions, or conflicted family situations. Though sides seem to be clearly divided, many of the people involved are really out for themselves. Deceit is present, and you may not be at all certain about everyone's motives or strategies. It's time for you to take an emotional or even an actual step back. The more you get involved and the stronger you hold your position, the more heated the situation may become. No matter how challenging, try to maintain an inner peace. Do not participate in any battles or allegiances, but do not let yourself be deceived either. Look at everything coolly and unemotionally. The people around you are serving their own agendas. Try to detach, be objective, and treat everyone involved from a deeper source of wisdom without being misled. There may come a time for you to leave or distance yourself from the situation, but because of circumstances, it may not be here yet. For now, let yourself be a knowing observer and watch. Close your eyes and feel yourself upon a chessboard. Really put yourself there and take a look around you. See who the other players are and how you feel about them. What do you want your next move to be? And you can also gauge their energy, because energy never lies. If you go in there with a clear mind and you try to enhance your intuition and watch their body movements when they're talking and see what the words are that's coming out. Are those words good words? Are they judgmental words? The people who they can just be so mysterious in how they word their sentences, that it can become boggled, but over time you'll hear someone say something one week, and then the next week they'll say something totally opposite. And you could bring it up and say, that's not really true. Last week you said this, so which way is it? You can do that, which I guess it depends upon the circumstance, but what exactly will that do? Will it have that person become defensive? You just have to really watch people, watch their actions. Do their actions match their words? How are their words put out there? Is it with love? Is it with deceit? Is it with, malicious intent? So you have to gauge all those things, okay? the chess game. So we're 30 minutes in, and we have quite a few more cards to go through. So this is the Crescent Moon, 6 of Keys. The waxing moon on the card shows an exciting time of increased abundance and growth. Your efforts have combined with external circumstances, and even the stars have aligned. If things have been financially tight for you recently, relax. There is a great opportunity for increase and fulfillment in every way, financially, creatively, and even in your reputation and prestige. So just do your work and get ready to receive. Close your eyes and tap into the crescent moon's power. Feel the flow of energy, receptivity, and opportunity swell within you. Know that you can bring this force to whatever you wish to increase. How would you like to direct this energy now? And right after that, we have 6 of Scrolls. So I think we had 7, 7 right next to each other. Now we have 6, 6. The Sands of Time, 6 of Scrolls. I'm sorry. Get something to drink real quick. Your throat gets really dry when you're reading, right? Okay. 6 of Scrolls. This card shows that in some matter of importance, time is of the essence. There could be an opportunity that you do not want to miss. It may be a project, situation, or personal connection that requires action or even completion. You might have had some delays, or you may have been highly active and industrious for some time. Either way, keep going. Your focus and effort are still required in order to get to the end game. Do not let worry steer you away from your goal. There is more yet to do, so don't give up. Close your eyes and catch the energy of time. It feels almost as if you can ride it as it flows through your day, lifting your excitement, your enthusiasm, and your industry. Feel this now and realize that whatever you have to do, time is your gift and your tool. Next we have Major Arcana, 18, up in the air. Okay, let's see. A man and woman gaze with anticipation at a hot air balloon in the bright blue sky. The balloon flies high above the hills, and the contents of the balloon basket are hidden from view. During this time of your life, there are aspects of an important situation that seem hidden to you. You may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. You can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for a little insight. But there are elements that are unknown and at this time unknowable. There's too much about this situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, or some events may not have yet come to pass, or unexpected discoveries are yet to be made. Trust is the only way for you now. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. Let go of all urgency and give the situation to your higher infinite self, who will take care of it all. This time is required to know more about this matter, and it doesn't matter to your eternal self, whose power and love are always with you. For now, and indeed forever, what else do you need? Nothing but trust, the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. Take a deep breath and fill yourself with the power of trust. An outcome you seek drifts in the distance, and though you don't know When it will be realized, peace is yours completely. You know that it is on its way. Next, Major Arcana, Archangel Michael, and it's number 9. Let's see, 9. The Archangel Michael is a channel of divine power. He is seen here, sharing his energy with 2 small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy, and he can help you lift your energy too. When you receive this card, know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. This can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and you know what action to take next. Trust your cause, convictions, your power, and your resourcefulness. Michael upright heralds a time of great courage, force, initiative, and action, so do not delay. He's right there with you, so tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new heights. Close your eyes and sense Archangel Michael's approach. Begin to feel the force of your own courage and strength grow within you, making you ready to take action with confidence and peace. Feel the power that fills every part of you now. Next, Major Arcana number 15, the Muse. The Muse plays a song of upliftment and imagination. The petals of inspiration drift upon the wind, filling the air with light and creativity. This card shows a time of very heightened resourcefulness and inventiveness for you. Any creative project, new or old, can receive exceptional energy now, both from you and the universe. Call to the spirit muses and let them join you and the creator within to lift your projects to the skies. Close your eyes and touch in with the force of inspiration and pure potential. A swirl of music, beauty, movement, and imagination flow through you and around you. You can give birth to any possibility. Feel the power of creation now. Such a great card, right? Okay, King of Forces. At the end, we'll go through the cards and let you know what we have. Let's see, King of Forces. Upright, this card indicates the presence of a man who has a powerful and positive energy. He comes with good intentions, gentleness, and honesty resonate from him. If you don't know this man yet, his energy will be coming into your life soon. He could bring support for a special project, a work issue, or just your life in general. He may also be a possible love interest. So in order to be open to receive a man of honor, make sure you engage in honoring and being tender towards yourself. For you or a man around you, there could be a position coming in any of the careers natural to the King of Forces, such as electronics, astronomy, physics, geology, alternative fuel, any of the earth sciences, and new industries in environmental care. Any activity connecting with the earth energy and nature are beneficial to you at this time. Whether you are male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself. Feel the balance and beauty of nature and know the powerful forces always moving within and around you. Close your eyes and sense the King of Forces by your side. Feel universal beauty and power move within you, through you, and around you. Feel how gentle this force and wisdom are. How will you rule the forces and allow them to serve you? Next is the Four of Scrolls. The Karmic Trench. This speaks of kind of doing some wrong and figuring out you got to pay karma and how do you dig yourself out of it, and how to move forward, because it doesn't look like the karmic trench is really that fun, right? Okay, gonna read the whole thing on this. In a field meant to be planted, a man, dirty from his efforts, stands knee-deep inside a long trench. The seeds wait to be planted, yet he continues to dig deeper and deeper. There are other rows plowed and ready for planting, but they are ignored. This card reveals a difficult pattern in your life, a pattern of self-defeating feelings, thoughts, and actions that you've brought forward from previous incarnations. You return to this life with the intention of breaking this karmic pattern, but you got pulled into the old thoughts and behaviors. You've been digging yourself deeper into a karmic trench that gets harder and harder to escape. This pattern is not unknown to you. You recognize it in your relationships, in your jobs, and certainly in your beliefs, behaviors, and responses. It's time to take charge of your karma by altering the inner ideas, feelings, and patterns that cause you to make sabotaging choices. Every time you notice yourself making an old choice that digs you deeper into your karmic trench, you can change your mind and your actions. This will require your conscious effort every step of the way. Without such work, you could go lifetimes burying yourself in the same feelings. But with your commitment to making changes every day, you can dig yourself out. Okay, whether you've come to this newfound freedom by your own actions or because of external challenges, the power is in your hands now, but karmic change doesn't happen overnight. Be conscious as you set up new work and relationships to avoid falling into old patterns of belief and feeling. This is your opportunity to overturn lifetimes of sabotaging karma and create a powerful beginning that endures into futurity. Welcome to the new fields of your life. Take a moment to remember an old negative pattern that you know all too well, one that has kept you stuck. Close your eyes and breathe in the presence and power of your higher self. You become stronger. You are filled with the will to step out of the mud. And you do, now and every time you fall into this pattern again. The idea is to stop, look, and listen. When you pay attention to your energy, when you pay attention to the energy around you, you can do that. Stop, look, and listen. Listen to everything that's going on around you, deciphering who the players are in your life and what role do they play. Or am I going to listen to them when they say, we're going to go jump off the bridge tomorrow, come with us? Are you really going to go? Are you going to go and be a spectator, or are you going to go and follow them? Or are you not even going to spend your energy doing such a weird kind of thing, right? So stop, look, and listen, and avoid the karmic trench. Part of life is learning lessons. Sometimes you can learn lessons from other people's stories. If you stop, look, and listen and pay attention. Do I want to go through what they went through? No, I'm going to stay furthest away from that I can, because I don't want to have to go through that. Okay, that's one of your higher selves awake, and you're learning the lesson through someone else's mistake. Okay, moving forward. Major Arcana 19. So I think we had Major Arcana 18, but we'll go back and see. This is reflection. Another boat upon the water. A full moon shines brightly over a quiet lake as a small ship glides through the water so gently. The glow of the ship's lantern is reflected on the lake's surface along with the moonlight from above. This card can sometimes show a trip, particularly a trip over by water. Most important, it can reveal that you now have a direct line to your psychic gifts. You are also more aware of your emotions and more reflective about them. You recognize the differences between your intuitive voice, which is calm and assured, and your lower emotional compulsions, which are urgent and sometimes fear-based. Let yourself gain even greater clarity and control over your emotions now. This would be a great time for you to take classes in meditation, psychic development, counseling, healing, and other psychological and spiritual arts. If you have such an interest, your insight is wide open and your receptivity is high. Trust your inner voice and you will be guided to greatness. Close your eyes and feel yourself filled with an emotional peace as calm as a still lake. You are now in a state of intuitive reflection. Open yourself to a word or image from Spirit and trust the first thing you get. Let yourself receive. Next we have the King of Scrolls. King of Scrolls. This man may be present in your life already. If not, you'll be meeting him soon. He may be an author, teacher, or communicator who will assist you in some professional way. He could also be a friend who brings wisdom through his own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance this man offers, for it could help lead your life in exciting new directions. As with any of the king and queens, the King of Scrolls may also be a new love interest for you or another, depending upon his location in the spread. His wisdom is compelling and there are likely to be many interesting and lively discussions. This card may represent you or someone you know who is longing for a deeper understanding and a greater clarity of thought. Now is a great time to pursue your interest, perhaps even enroll in some classes or attend a lecture or two. A position in teaching, counseling, advertising, writing, publishing, or the like may be on the agenda now. A treasure trove of discoveries waiting for you, so let your mind and your life soar. Take a deep breath and pull in the energy of the King of Scrolls. Feel yourself fill up with a new sense of wisdom and heightened communication. Your mind and vision grow with the power of the King of Scrolls. Is there something you'd like to learn? Next, Major Arcana is the 3, Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is the divine messenger, the archangel of communication. He comes with his trumpet and scroll as well as 2 gentle sparrows, signifying power yet peaceful expression. On his chest he wears the crest of Mercury, the god of communication. This loving angel carries the sacred words of truth into the world and brings them easily to you. When this card appears upright, it indicates a profound connection to this wonderful presence. Your power of expression is on the rise now. You will have an easier time communicating with others, expressing your feelings, and even working on projects involving communication such as publishing, counseling, teaching, mediumship, journalism, marketing, radio, or television. Now is the time for any of these endeavors. But no matter what you do, remember the power of your words. Call on Gabriel to inspire you and let yourself sing out. Feel the Archangel Gabriel step before you and place his hand upon you. He fills you with the will to express your words. What do you want to share and with whom? Wow. They say, what's that saying about the fly on the wall? Who's he expressing to and what is he saying? Okay. Uriel and the Sphinx, 21. Another major arcana. The Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under a full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth, and the ancient mysteries of the world. Here the Archangel Uriel connects and confers with this great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most difficult and possibly the most difficult work in your life, the digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self and your deepest power. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and histories so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you, Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also, be on the lookout for someone in your life, in your daily life, whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Do not diminish the importance of this phase. It is this work that leads you to your initiation and to your higher power. Happily, there is still someone, both in spirit and in the physical world, who can help. Find the kindred soul who shares your quest and open to the Archangel Uriel. Make these relationships and your inner work a renewed priority. You have always been and will always be the most important job you will ever have. So dig in. Sense the Archangel Uriel approach you and send his energy into you. Take a deep breath and feel yourself fill with the desire to carve out a new life for yourself. Let this force and purpose swell within you. With them, you can blast away the old and create the new life in every moment. Next, we have number 5, Major Arcana, the Hilarion. That reminds me of hilarious. I'm not sure if those two words are supposed to go together, like in the same paragraph, if you were writing something. Okay, the Hilarions, seen here with spirit and the implements of study and scientific discovery. Hilarion is a powerful ascended master and a wonderful connection to the font of information that the Akashic records hold. He is the master of research, science, truth, healing, logical mind, concrete knowledge, and the spirit communication. So if you've been thinking about pursuing an endeavor in these areas, now is the time to start. Like the angels and other masters, Hilarion is always available to you. And receiving this card upright is telling you that his assistance is close at hand. If you are working on a project that requires research, a strong academic approach, and attention to detail, it's full steam ahead. It's time to open to this master's energy. If you have a job that involves any type of evidence, detecting and drawing conclusions from that discovery. These types of jobs include scientific research, mediumship, forensic activity, the law, medical testing, and more. These and similar activities should be on the rise for now. This is a time to bring logical approach to all your pursuits. Hilarion is right there with you, blessing you with help, clarity, and direction. Close your eyes and sense the Master Hilarion beside you. Feel your energy lift and your vibrations quicken. Notice a new mental energy of alertness and easy understanding. Your mind is open like a boundless sky and everything becomes clear and bright. Bring that happiness to any issue in your life that needs clarity now. So, those are all the cards we pulled for today. Let me get them in order for you. Okay, here we go. We have the King and Queen of Scrolls. And the King and Queen of Forces. So we have two matches. So these could be actually a couple who carries both the essence of the forces and the scrolls. So combined, they could probably be very successful in life. And they're very balanced. So it's not like having, in the regular suits, it's not like having a king of wands and a queen of cups. They are both king and queen, but they're not matching. Okay, so that is really good news for somebody. Let me see. We have the One of Keys. We have the Two Akashic Records. We have 3 threes. We have the Major Arcana. And then we have 3 of Keys and 3 of Scrolls. So 333 today. So you can Google that and see. And we also have 444. 4 of Forces, 4 of Keys, and 4 of Scrolls. So it could be 343434. It could be 333 or 444. Okay, then we have 15. And then we have 666. That number used to scare me, but it doesn't anymore. When I was living in Delaware, I had to get tags for a used car I was buying, and they wanted to give me the 666. I said, no, I don't want it. I don't want 666 on my car. Okay. 77. We have a 9. We have a 15. We have 1819. And we have 2122. So that's the end of our reading. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope the words were inspiring to you. I hope that you found value in portions or all of the reading. Thank you so much for spending your time. God bless you. And please share, like, and subscribe. And God bless you. I send you much love, much healing, peace, and joy, happiness. God bless. We'll see you on the next time, okay? Aloha.